Good morning and welcome to your news today. Coming up, extraordinary new video of the moment thieves steal priceless jewellery in Paris. Plus, NBA stars arrested as part of a major gambling probe in the US. And goodbye, bookworms. The shocking number of Aussie students ditching school libraries.
Oh, it takes me back. Let's start off in Victoria, though, where the state government is under fire, with now a push on for bail laws to become even harsher. Let's go live to 9 Melbourne reporter Stephanie Wacklewick. Steph, good morning to you. The Premier is open to more changes, she says.
Yeah, that's right, Sarah. Premier Jacinta Allen admits tougher consequences are needed, and she has left the door open to further changes to the state's bail laws. 3 young men charged over yet another machete attack in Melbourne, this time in Luna Park on Sunday, were released earlier this week. Now, the Premier maintains the state's bail laws are working and there are more people on remand, but even the courts say the streets aren't safe. Victims say the Premier is delusional. Sarah.
Steph, thank you.
A moment of history has been marked at the Vatican as King Charles and Pope Leo prayed together inside the Sistine Chapel. It is the first time a British monarch has done so in 500 years.
Let us pray. God our Father, you have created the heavens and the earth and made us in your own image.
Let's go live now to our Europe correspondent, Mimi Becker. Mimi, good morning to you. A clear sign of unity between the two churches.
It is, Carl. Unity was the main theme of this royal tour to the Holy See. And it also paves the way for progress between the Anglican and Catholic Church. Not only was it that simply stunning moment in the Sistine Chapel, but King Charles and Queen Camilla had 10 royal engagements today. They also went to St Paul's Basilica, where there was a second service, and King Charles was presented with a chair and the title of Royal Confrater, which the Vatican says is a sign for hope. Crowds there were completely besotted with the King and the Queen, greeting them incredibly warmly. They were cheering, clapping and trying to get a photo or a handshake with the royal couple.
Fabulous. I think the more the leaders do this throughout the world, the better it'll be.
Kevin's a Catholic, I'm Church of England, so their meeting is excellent.
The royal couple have finished their busy day. As well as the sign of unity, they also focus their conversations around protecting the environment. But that main moment and the milestone inside Sistine Chapel as Pope Leo and the King prayed side by side.
All right, Mimi, you go get yourself a little Barolo and a cheeky pasta. Well done, thank you. Well, extraordinary new footage reveals the moment thieves who stole priceless jewellery from the Louvre Museum in Paris made their getaway on a mobile lift. Check it out. The video shows 2 men slowly making their way down the lift as part of the well-organised crime that captured the world's attention. French authorities are yet to identify the perpetrators.
Crafty. Well, investigators probing the loss of the Oceangate submersible have discovered an SD card with eerie images among the wreckage. The memory card was contained in a titanium-bodied underwater camera, which was found intact despite the sub implosion. All the data was time-stamped with dates from the fatal voyage. NBA stars and the Sicilian mafia have been targeted by the FBI in a major gambling probe in the US. Let's go live to US correspondent Jonathan Kersley. Jono, good morning to you. The allegations are extraordinary.
They are. This is quite simply phenomenal. Described as one of the most brazen sports corruption schemes since the emergence of online gambling. NBA star Terry Rozier alleged to have been involved in an insider sports betting ring, providing information to people he knew in order for them to profit. Then you have the NBA Hall of Famer and Portland coach Chauncey Billups, who was allegedly involved in what is being described as the manipulation of underground poker games. And that is where links to the Sicilian mafia come in. The FBI says 30 people have been arrested across 11 states. Sarah?
Jono, thank you.
Love them or loathe them. There are rumours Kyle and Jackie O could soon be waking up in Brizzy. Let's go live to Today Queensland reporter Andrea Crothers. Andrea, good morning to you. Is it true?
Well, it all comes, of course, after Robin Bailey, Kip Whiteman, Corey Oates were sensationally dumped from KISS 97.3, the breakfast show. That's despite them pulling that market share of 10%, which is actually above the station's average here in Brisbane. So it is setting that speculation rife that Kyle and Jackie O could now have their sights set on Queensland. We know they did sign that whopping deal a few years ago, which would see them be there for 10 years and potentially move nationally. They've already tried to crack the Melbourne market. That one hasn't delivered as they had perhaps hoped. But Robin, Kip, Corey, they are set to finish up December 12. What's next for KISS? Well, we'll have to wait and see.
On you, Andrea. Thank you. Jane.
There is a radical plan to remodel the city of Melbourne by recognising the suburb Sunshine as its second CBD. Business and government leaders suggest doing that, along with recognising other satellite cities, would help reduce long commute times. There are calls for the government to commit to new infrastructure and jobs hubs for the area. Gone are the days of curling up with the newest edition of Harry Potter, with school library visits on a steady decline. The Renaissance Australia Reading Report finding teens are reading less than they have in the past and are struggling with comprehension when they do pick up a book. But there is still hope for our future generation, with experts finding that just 15 minutes of reading a day can improve literacy outcomes. 7 years after production of the iconic Castlemaine rock lolly ceased, the Gold Rush era creation is riding a sugar high of popularity. Melbourne Rock Candy has rebooted the peppermint-flavoured treat, rolling out a few thousand jars to sweet-toothed fans so far. The lolly has also gone viral online with a video about how it's made, gaining 49 million views.
It's so therapeutic to watch.
It is, isn't it?
Looks like it.
Does your stresses a whole lot of good.
You're going to be out there doing it yourself.
Well, burglars in southeast Florida have taken off with hundreds of pairs of sneakers. Check this out. In a robbery local authorities are describing as something out of Mission Impossible.
Police say the thieves cut through a mall roof, stealing New Balance sneakers, Air Jordans and other Nikes that could be worth up to $50,000 US.
Wow.
Quite the haul.
Well, Australia has taken an unassailable 2-0 lead in the one-day series against India. The Aussies chasing the Indians' target of 265 in Adelaide with 2 wickets and 22 balls to spare. Plenty.
And it was 22-year-old Cooper Connolly who guided the home side to victory with an unbeaten 61.
Pulled hard forward to square. The fielder just watches it roar past him. Another boundary for Cooper Connolly. Cooper Connolly lets it go to wide. So Australia win on a sundry. Cooper Connolly plays the defining innings, wins the match for his country, and Australia take a 2-0 lead.
Game 3 is at the SCG tomorrow.
Young talent coming through, says.
Sure do, Carlos.
Exciting.
It's great to see. Let's take a look now at what's happening with the weather across the country, and not a bad looking Fridays ahead. Mostly sunny conditions for Brisbane, Sydney, Canberra, Adelaide and Hobart.
A possible morning shower for Melbourne and some rain for you all waking up in Perth today.